So what's up, Scorpio? You got some magic going on today. Let's go ahead and get started. So that's already what I'm feeling from you, Scorpio. Some magical energy going on. This is Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or other planets if you know your chart. So that's the first card jumping out. The Knight of Wands. You are on this new journey, Scorpio. You are on some new energy right now. You're on a new wave of something. Okay, because there's something going on in the energy right now where it's requiring people to look in deep and really investigate things, and you're like, I'm all on that, like I'm all on that energy. I'm all on that situation. So no worries about me. And I think because you're there, you're able to see things for what it truly is. And so there was this sense of having to always kind of being stuck in the past right here, having a difficulty balancing certain things internally. Like, that this is the journey that is happening on the internal for you, but you're able to go forward and still make that movement. Also, you're doing a lot of reflecting lately about, the situations that you've gone into in your past that didn't work out the way that you thought, and maybe that you felt like, okay, I'm being a bit naive here, and the things that you lose sleep over. Also, I'm kind of getting this energy of like not caring anymore. You're just like, whatever, like this thing wants to hurt me, but I'm so over it. I just don't care anymore. And then the Three of Cups is that strong support from those loving friends around you. The Seven of Wands is kind of like this internal battle that you've been having, Scorpio, of fighting off, thoughts, negative thoughts that could be within you. But what is this magical thing that's going on? Universe, source, energy channeling for Scorpio, just making sure that this magical ability comes out into play. Okay, there's been this situation of navigating money that's been coming up. Also, this situation of just honing in on your skills. So maybe the navigating of money is associated with learning a new craft, specifically a new craft, walking away from past things, a lot of internal stuff, walking away from vices here, and kind of being in control of your feelings as you're navigating forward into this new chapter, whatever this is. Okay, you jumped out. So the Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands. So I'm getting, okay, we put that down, Scorpio, and let's just actually hone in and see what is going on here. So there is this journey you are on right now of intense psychic growth that is deeply tied with an internal journey that you are having. And externally, you're like, let's get it done. Scorpio's like, doom, 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 doom. But internally, you are being patient with yourself, and you're taking the time to really address what is coming up to you, what is the true focal point of what you should be paying attention to right now. And you're like, look, I'm all in. I'm confident. I reveal my truth. So externally, you're doing so well because you're taking time to go internally on this journey, and you are revealing whatever that truth is to you. Whatever that truth is, like, you do deep investigative work, and that's super important to you. And you are beautiful, and you are blessed as well. So knowing that, like, with them two with their eyes closed, just this sensation of like such a strength within. And when you go within, it's almost like you release, or you release your truth, you let your truth be. So that what is leading your strength on the outside right now in your life is your ability to go in and do this work. I trust my intuition. I am forgiving any of that old stuff. I release what doesn't serve me. You gotta let that go. Move that on. I deserve respect. Of course, of course. I have permission. And that's that moon energy right there. I'm seeing a bit of that moon there. And I am safe. So a sense of safety, a sense of balance right here. This card is popping out too. I am connected. Connected to that energy. So Scorpio, like, you are feeling, you are in perfect balance right now of going through this inner growth period and being able at the simultaneously with this Gemini energy right here to go through the experience on the outside as well. And typically that is not an easy thing to do at all. And I think like there's like a lesson to be shown here, and that lesson is that when you surrender and you just go through the lessons of life and you're like, look, just teach me what I need to know. And, you know, some days it's harder than others, but you say, I'm going to walk my path anyway. That is something that you have mastered up into this point, Scorpio. So much so that you have that sense of vulnerability with yourself. So on the inside, you're doing that gentle work. And on the outside, you're being assertive and you're going after things. Like the energy is working with each other. It's vibing with each other. It's giving what it needs to each other right now. So let's see. Universe source energy. Is there anything else that needs to be known here? Paradox. Very paradoxical that there's this sense of nurturing and patience, and then there's this sense of assertion externally. But you feel very balanced by this. The ancestors, that you are being called to a higher message. Share wisdom. They know that you have access to this wisdom, and they are sharing this with you. And not just that you have access, that you are actually tuning in. Like you're listening to what they're saying in energy, and you're balancing these two. Soul work. Yes, so all of those things are coming across, and they love you. Like your spirit guides, your spirit helpers love you. So what this is coming across, this soul journey you're having, is very magical, very whimsical, very strong ability to connect with your ancestors and get to where you need to go. In that case, ascending up into a next level, moving to a next state, moving to a new place, a new path, physically or emotionally, or a combination. Exploring a new way of doing something, a new way of being, a new way of understanding, and finally, death, letting go of the past, releasing, no longer being stuck in that old way of doing things. So in our extended read, Scorpio, we're going to explore the death card a bit more to see what is going on there, get a little timeline, and if there's anything that your spirit guides, ancestors want to continue to share with you, we'll explore that. You can gain access to that in the description box. I'll see you in a little bit, Scorpio.